family formation, shared parenting and national continuity. Core principle. Strong families create stable communities. Stable communities create a stable nation. The national project recognizes that the family is the primary institution through which children are raised, values are passed between generations, and long-term social stability is maintained. The ideal outcome for children is a stable family environment where both parents remain actively involved in their upbringing and development. The state shall therefore seek to encourage family formation, support long-term parental commitment, strengthen parental responsibility, reduce unnecessary family breakdown, and preserve meaningful relationships between children and both parents wherever safe and practical. The objective is not to force relationships to continue where they have failed. The objective is to ensure that parenthood continues even when relationships do not. Children first principle. All family policy shall operate according to the principle that the long-term welfare of the child takes priority. Children are not property. Children are not rewards. Children are not punishments. Children are not financial assets. Children are individuals whose welfare must remain the primary consideration in all family proceedings. Equal value of parents. The national project recognizes that both mothers and fathers play important roles in the lives of their children. No parent shall be considered more important solely because of their sex. No parent shall be considered less important solely because of their sex. Family courts, public agencies, schools, healthcare providers, and public institutions shall treat both parents as equal legal parents unless lawful restrictions have been imposed by a court. The state shall not presume parental superiority based solely upon gender. Shared parenting presumption. Where parents separate, the starting legal presumption shall be that meaningful involvement from both parents is beneficial to the child. The purpose of this presumption is to maintain parental relationships wherever possible. The court may depart from this presumption where evidence demonstrates that doing so is necessary to protect the welfare of the child. Relevant factors may include abuse, neglect, violence, serious criminal conduct, substance abuse, abandonment, safeguarding concerns, or other substantial evidence. The presumption is not automatic equal time in all circumstances. The presumption is that both parents matter. Equal parental authority. Unless otherwise ordered by a court, both legal parents shall retain equal parental responsibility. Major decisions concerning a child shall require consultation between both parents wherever practical. This includes education, healthcare, major religious decisions, long-term residence, international travel, and other significant welfare matters. The purpose is to preserve the role of both parents in the life of the child. Protection against parental alienation. The national project recognizes that some parents may attempt to deliberately damage or obstruct the relationship between a child and the other parent. Such conduct may include deliberate obstruction of lawful contact, repeated false allegations, manipulation of the child against the other parent, refusal to communicate regarding the child, or attempts to use access to children as leverage in unrelated disputes. Where such behavior is demonstrated through evidence, courts may take appropriate corrective action. The purpose is to protect children from becoming instruments within parental conflict. Children should never be used as weapons. Financial fairness principle. Financial arrangements following separation shall exist primarily for the welfare of the child. Financial systems shall not create unnecessary incentives for family breakdown. Support obligations should reflect actual childcare responsibilities, actual financial circumstances, the welfare of the child, and the contribution of both parents. The objective is to ensure that children receive appropriate support while maintaining fairness between parents. No parent shall be financially penalized solely because of their sex. No parent shall receive financial advantage solely because of their sex. Family mediation first. Before family disputes proceed to lengthy court proceedings, mediation and resolution services shall be encouraged wherever appropriate. The objective is to reduce conflict, reduce legal costs, improve cooperation, preserve parental relationships, and minimize stress upon children. The national project believes that cooperative parenting generally produces better outcomes than prolonged legal conflict. Family stability incentives. The national project shall support family stability through affordable housing, family tax allowances, child development support, parental education programs, community support services, and policies that make family formation economically achievable. The objective is to make strong families easier to build and maintain. National continuity principle. Families are not merely private institutions. Families are also the means through which future generations are raised and national continuity is maintained. The national project therefore recognizes family formation, child rearing, and responsible parenthood as valuable contributions to society. The nation benefits when children are raised within stable, supportive, and responsible family environments. Constitutional principle. The state shall not replace parents. The state shall support parents. Children benefit when both parents remain meaningfully involved in their lives wherever safe and practical. Family policy shall therefore be guided by 3 principles. Children first. Both parents matter. Parenthood continues even when relationships end. The objective is not to favor mothers. The objective is not to favor fathers. The objective is to protect children, strengthen families, and preserve parental responsibility. 11.1 Cost, family formation, shared parenting and national continuity. Low-cost scenario. Assumptions. Family court reforms use existing structures. Mediation services expanded modestly. Shared parenting presumption introduced through legislation. Minimal legal resistance. One-off costs. Item cost. Legislative reform £10 million. Family court guidance updates £10 million. Mediation expansion £15 million. Public information campaign £15 million. Total one-off cost £50 million. Annual running cost. Item cost. Mediation services £25 million. Court administration £10 million. Monitoring and reviews £5 million. Annual cost £40 million. Medium cost scenario. Assumptions. National mediation program. Family court retraining. New parental responsibility guidance. Expanded dispute resolution services. One-off costs. Item cost. Legislative reform £25 million. National mediation framework £25 million. Family court training £25 million. Administrative reform £25 million. Total one-off cost £100 million. Annual running cost. Item cost. Mediation services £50 million. Family court support £25 million. Administration and oversight £25 million. Annual cost £100 million. High cost scenario. Assumptions. Major family court restructuring. Significant legal challenges. Expanded support services. Large-scale implementation program. One-off costs. Item cost. Reform program £50 million. Court restructuring £50 million. National mediation service £50 million. Legal challenges £50 million. Total one-off cost £200 million. Annual running cost. Item cost. Mediation services £75 million. Family support services £50 million. Court administration £50 million. Oversight and reviews £25 million. Annual cost. £200 million. 11.2 Tax relief and family incentive program. Most financial support linked to this chapter should come through tax reductions rather than direct spending. Possible measures include family tax allowances, marriage tax relief, child tax credits, shared parenting tax adjustments, first child tax relief, family housing incentives. Fiscal impact. Low scenario. Year tax reduction. Year 1 £250 million. Year 2 £500 million. Year 3 £750 million. Year 4 £1 billion. Year 5 £1.25 billion. Medium scenario. Year tax reduction. Year 1 £500 million. Year 2 £1 billion. Year 3 £1.5 billion. Year 4 £2 billion. Year 5 £2.5 billion. High scenario. Year tax reduction. Year 1 £1 billion. Year 2 £2 billion. Year 3 £3 billion. Year 4 £4 billion. Year 5 £5 billion. 11.3 Long-term economic benefits. Unlike direct spending programs, the primary benefits occur over decades rather than years. Potential benefits include reduced family court disputes, reduced legal aid costs, reduced youth offending, improved educational outcomes, improved child well-being, reduced welfare dependency, improved workforce participation, stronger demographic stability. These should be treated as strategic national benefits rather than immediate Treasury savings. Recommended working assumption. Item amount. Setup cost £100 million. Annual cost £100 million. Year 5 tax relief value £2.5 billion. Treasury note. This chapter should be classified as a family stability and national continuity program. Its primary purpose is not to create government savings but to strengthen family formation, parental responsibility, child welfare, demographic stability, long-term national continuity. Where financial support is provided, the preferred mechanism should be tax reductions and family allowances rather than large-scale direct spending programs.